the Lebombo border post remains closed in Komatipoort, Mpumalanga. Border Management Authority officials say they're expected to meet with their Mozambican counterparts to discuss a way forward. The closure has had a huge impact on businesses in the tourist town of Komatipoort.
The biggest problem here is because this corridor, the N4 corridor, is the fundamental corridor for business, for trade, for everything. And that is why, as we keep on saying, the reason why the people actually targeted this corridor is because they know it has the biggest impact. If you go to the north, there is Pafuri, for example. Again, you go to the north, there is Goriondo, for example. There's no issue. If you go to the south, there is what we call Kosi Bay on our side, and it is actually called Pondo Duro on the Mozambican side. Actually, in the town of Ponto Duro, as we speak, it's actually as quiet as if it is not even in Mozambique. I mean, I've been talking to our colleagues that side. They say there's nothing like that side. So we are saying those are the options. The only issue is some bit of hours that people must add to be able to achieve them crossing on the other side. You better sacrifice 60 kilometers of time than having to enter into a space that will lead you into a very dangerous space.
Well, for more on this story, we cross now to my colleague Dumelo Mashogo, who's been following this story for us. Very good afternoon, Dumelo. Just tell us what's happening, and of course, businesses must be really badly affected.
Well, indeed, Nompo, businesses are reeling with this situation that is ongoing in Mozambique. Where I am here is actually one of the shopping centers, just 1.4 kilometers from the borderline, where businesses have been impacted quite hugely. Normally, it is there are a lot of cars here, a lot of people coming into the shopping centers here to buy before they can cross into Mozambique, to pour petrol before they can cross to Mozambique, but also to actually go around and shop in this area. But let's speak to one of the ladies that actually runs a big wholesaler in the area. Just talk to us about how has the wholesaler been impacted by the closure of the border.
The closure of the border has impacted a lot of people, not just us. There's a lot of businesses in Komatipoort that has closed their doors. We have to make shifts. We can't keep all our staff working. So eventually, if this problem doesn't get solved, there will be losses on our side as well. Because unfortunately, you can't keep your doors open if there's still expenses, but you've got no feet. And for Mozambique side, people are starving. They need to come through. So hopefully, I hope that they get to a situation, to a closure there, so we can all get back to what we used to be.
I know, and normally on a Friday, normally Tuesday is the busiest and Friday is the busiest. We would see a lot of people here, but we don't see anyone. Obviously, that is going to have like a lot of impact going forward, not only for now and for the workers that have already been laid down.
Yes, it's not just for now. This will have an impact for a long time. So unless that is sorted, we will all feel the pain of Mozambique. So hopefully it will come right. We all pray and hope that they are all safe, and it will come right as soon as possible, because it's affecting a lot of businesses. We have to let go some people until we know what's happening.
That's devastating. Okay, thank you so much. Let me just bring in Maurice. Maurice is also, you run the supermarket. Just talk to us about the impact that it have. I went inside. There are only staff members that are inside. Not a lot of people coming in.
No, as you can see, parking lots empty. Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays is our busiest times. It's been tough. We're taking a knock, and like my colleague said, we just hope that situation gets solved for the Mozambicans' sake, and as a business to come out of this hole, and hopefully no job losses, much more income being lost at this stage.
And also, obviously, this is going to have like a long impact on the businesses, not only here because the town is quite dead now. The truck drivers are also retaining. What are you guys going to do going forward to ensure that, you know, like you catch up? Because this is December time. A lot of people, they would be here buying a lot of stuff for Christmas, for the holidays, but no one is here to buy all of those, the big stuff so that they can go back home and take them home.
That's correct. So hopefully the situation will normalize. Hopefully we'll get resolved. We just have to day by day manage with the situation. Unfortunately, we can't foresee how long it's going to take. But unfortunately, at the moment, every day that goes past, there's just losses and losses. So yeah, it's not an easy situation. But I just hope that gets sorted out soon. Yeah.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Marius is also one of the supermarket managers here, actually talking to us about the impact. The impact is quite huge, Nompu. The filling station is completely empty. They say also a bottle store here. They are saying that they have lost over 60% of their turnover because of the situation that is ongoing in Mozambique. I'm just going to, my colleague Frank is going to show you the police also here. They are out in their numbers. They are actually patrolling now the road because you understand there are still trucks that are still queuing on the N4 going towards Lebombo border gate. So the police are out here. We understand that the public order police are also out here to come and ensure that they protect some of these truck drivers that are here, because you understand the truck drivers have been complaining, saying that they have not there's not enough police or manpower of the police in on the road, because they're saying that when they are sleeping at night, people are coming in and taking their batteries, so they're saying that they're not safe. Yesterday there was at least about 20 kilometers of trucks stretching on the N4, but today it's just about 8 kilometers or 10 kilometers, because some of them have started retaining and started picking up and going back. We don't know if they're going to use other port of entries to actually go into Mozambique, because this is the only port of entry that is actually being impacted. But businesses on this small town has been affected hugely, and you'd understand now is the time when they wanted to make a lot of money, because a lot of people have money and they want to spend the money, but now they're not going to be able to spend that money. Even the tourism sector here is impacted hugely.
Dumelo, your report is devastating for businesses. Thank you so much for giving us that update. My colleague there, Dumelo Mashoho.